Hi, Safety Ray here, and welcome to this edition of Awkward Conversations with Safety Ray. Today, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Rusty Keeley, CEO of Keeley Companies. Welcome, Rusty.
Thank you, Safety Ray.
This is awkward. First off, what's your vision for the safety of our people?
So the vision starts with zero and then it builds from there. So from a safety standpoint, when you come to work at the Keeley Companies, our expectation is that you go home every single night. It's a constant commitment to you, to your team, and to the companies that you're going to hold yourself accountable and you're going to go home safely.
When we talk about the culture of safety at Keeley, what does that look like to you?
Well, it ties into our overall Keeley Companies culture, which when you look at it, we've always said, sort of fun, family, accountability, and results, and safety ties into all of those terms. So when you look at our vision, and we say we want to be zero, and we look at 5 years, we're going to double in growth. That means we're going to double in the number of people, and the expectation is that everybody still has that same commitment to going home safely. So when you look at sort of a vision-led culture, you look at empowering your people to make decisions, you look at the fact that we look to a constant improvement methodology, you look at our learning with Keeley University, where arguably a third of the program centers around safety. There's a commitment throughout our culture to sending everybody home safely, and that won't change as we grow.
How do you get awkward for safety?
Well, I think for me, it's the way I challenge you. We have a fantastic partnership together, but we challenge each other. You and I get in discussions to make it better. It's about that continuous improvement. So for me, it starts with our relationship. And then, you take your passion and my passion, and, you have the presidents, the group leaders, and we have this, sort of bottom-up approach with safety champions and getting everybody involved, and I think that it's a great program.
Do you have one favorite success story from a safety standpoint?
If you said what's a favorite recent safety moment, I think, a couple weeks ago during our safety week, we decorated the van with #KeeleySafe and the WD-40. And then we went out and visited projects, and we went to the Monsanto project. And just being out with the team that day, and then getting pizzas for all the team members, to me that was fun. I think we made a difference. I think we inspired some people. So if it's a recent safety moment, that's probably it. I think we need to keep doing those because they're a lot of fun, and I get a lot out of it. I mean, to me, when you see people doing it the right way, it's inspiring. It gives me energy. It's like drinking a Red Bull. It sort of takes you to the next level up. We're doing the right thing. One
more question. Is zero possible?
So for me, zero is possible. If you don't believe in it, you shouldn't be here. And we had a safety summit a couple months ago, and it was a discussion, which was a great discussion. But if you don't start with the premise that it's possible, you're never going to get there. If you don't think you're going to go home safe that day, why are you going out there? Right. So it's absolutely possible. It's a mentality. So for me, it's an expectation that we don't have anything. I mean, I'm not going to call somebody's family and say, so sorry, but your husband or your wife's in the hospital, and we didn't do everything possible to send them home safely.
And I agree with you 100%. I absolutely believe that zero is not only attainable, but sustainable. So that's this edition of Awkward Conversations with Safety Ray. Now you got to do it with me, right? #KeeleySafe.